As a sports parent, do you get upset when your athlete doesn't get enough playing time? Or does your athlete complain that they're not getting enough playing time? Hi, I'm Dr. Patrick Cohn here with Georgia Miller. We're giving you tips to help your athlete improve their mental game, have more fun, and improve your communication style with your athlete pregame and postgame. You're watching the Sports Psychology Podcast.
Today we're going to be helping you handle the playing time question. I get a lot of parents calling in telling me that their athlete isn't getting the playing time that they may deserve. And there is a right and wrong way to approach this. We're going to help you all approach this in the right way. If athletes think that they should be getting more playing time than they are, or they simply just want more playing time, then something that all coaches really appreciate is if the athlete schedules time to talk to the coach, just the two of them. Your athlete really wants to take this conversation one-on-one with them and not have their parent do it for them, because that shows that the athlete is really motivated to work hard and want the playing time themselves.
This is a really touchy subject for both parents, athletes, and coaches alike, too. Now, it is a reality that coaches do play favorites. I mean, it just happens. My recommendation is make sure your athlete is positive if they're on the bench, that they're cheering on teammates, that they're loving their experience there, and they're not moping. What that means is when their number is called and they get in the game, you want them to be both physically ready, that means physically prepared and up. In addition, you want them to be mentally prepared to go in. You don't want them to go in the game moping because they didn't start that game. So be sure that they have a positive attitude or a great mindset, that they're mentally and physically ready to go in the game when they're on the bench, for example.
After encouraging your athlete to talk to coach about playing time, you'll want to help them set up what the conversation is going to sound like. You don't want your athlete going up to their coach and saying, "Why aren't I getting more playing time?" For a coach perspective, that is like an attack on them. It makes it seem like the problem is not in the athlete's hands at all. There's nothing that they can do to control their own playing time. You want your athlete to ask questions like, "Coach, what can I do to help better this team? How do you see me fitting into my role? How can I own my role better for the betterment of the team? How can I own my role for the betterment of the team?" This makes it seem like the athlete wants to get better for others, and it's not coming off in a direct attack on coach. They're taking it into their own hands and controlling what they can control. And it also shows coach that they really want to improve their skills in order to get more playing time.
A good place to start that conversation is, "Coach, what do I need to do to improve my skills?" Your athlete doesn't even have to talk about playing time, can start with, "What do I need to do to improve and contribute to the team?" Those are two great questions that your athlete can ask the coach. But you want the athlete to do the discussion with the coach, as Georgia said, and not you as the parent step in because you're paying all this money for travel ball and your athlete's not getting any playing time. Patience, being mentally and physically ready, working on their skills as hard as they can when they're not in the game, that's the approach that you want to take. If you want more information, jump over to kidsportspsychology.com. In addition, we have a free ebook at youthsportspsychology.com, 10 tips to improve confidence in young athletes. Thanks for watching.